Well, hello there, ladies and gents. I'm Tammy. Thanks for coming by my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the most budget-friendly gimbal. Now, when I say budget-friendly, I'm talking like $200 budget-friendly. So when you hear $200 gimbal, you're probably picturing a smartphone gimbal, but you would be wrong because I picked this guy up on Amazon used for the $200 price point. So this is the Zhiyun Crane V2, not the Crane 2, but the V2. So I'm guessing it's like version 2 of the Crane 1. So with a $200 gimbal, you are going to have certain limitations, but let me tell you what you're going to get in your package. You're, of course, going to get the gimbal. You're going to get a hard shell carrying case. You're going to get 2 sets of lithium batteries and the charger. And those batteries, by the way, boast a 12-hour life. So naturally, the lighter that your camera is, the less stress that's going to be put on the motors and the longer those batteries are going to last. The heavier your rig, and by the way, this can hold a camera and lens up to 3.9 pounds. So the heavier that thing is, the more and harder the motors are going to have to work, and that's going to drain those batteries a lot quicker. Okay, so let's talk about how to balance this guy. So when balancing any gimbal, the best piece of advice I can give to you is to try to get the camera as close as possible to the right tilt access motor. But with my particular camera, the camera leash hoop sticks out of the camera a little far, and this was obstructing the moving of the camera back and forth. So you have to push it a little further away just to make sure that that hoop has a clean path. Let me get up close to show you. This little metal hoop right here caused a lot of problems when I was trying to balance it. But it was the first time I ever balanced a full-on gimbal like this. So, you know, it's like riding a bike. Once you learn how to do it, you can ride any bike. So how you know that your gimbal is properly balanced is no matter where that you turn it, it's going to stay in that exact position on all accesses. So let's go ahead and do this access now. So no matter where you put it, it should stay absolutely balanced and stationary. So this looks good. So the better balanced that it is while it's off, when you go to click it on, of course, that is going to be the less taxing for the motors and the better it's going to be on the battery life as well. You long press the power button, you're going to see some yellow lights come on, and then the blue light is going to be on, and this means that your gimbal is on and ready to go. So the handle itself is very simplistic. There's only 2 buttons. There's the power button, there's the mode button, and then there's the joystick. So initially when you turn on your gimbal, you're going to be in the pan follow mode. In the pan follow mode, you can use the joystick to pan the camera up and down, but the camera cannot pan side to side in this particular mode. So you click the mode again, the mode button, and this is going to put you in the lock mode, okay? And now the lock mode, you can use the joystick to move the camera any which way. So you can go from side to side in the lock mode, up and down. Okay, the next double click of the mode button, and this is going to put you into full follow mode. Now in the full follow mode, this is going to enable you to do a turn of the camera. So let's go ahead and get this. There you go. And you're going to double click your way out of that, and that is going to bring you back to the pan follow mode. So you see only 3 modes, and you're limited as to what you can do with the camera in those modes. But that's okay. I mean, for 200 bucks, really, this gimbal is good enough. It's not amazingly wonderful and great, but it really is good. It's really good enough. So listen, if you're a small YouTube creator or just a casual video maker or just are making things for fun, this gimbal is absolutely amazing for 200 bucks. This was an unbelievable deal. I was really happy to get it, and I've been really happy with the video that I've gotten. So I did go outside and I briskly walked and I ran and I went upstairs and I did a bunch of stuff just so that you guys could check out how great and how smooth this gimbal could get the footage to be. Man, I gotta tell you, this is super fun. Like, this, I don't think I'll ever get tired of doing. This is like amazing. Now let's say you just want to rock this baby into selfie mode. The only thing you'd have to do is just spin the handle around really fast to the front of the handle is pointing away from you. And then to return it back into regular video mode, you would do the exact same thing, just flick it around, and that is going to bring the camera right back straight. Alright, so let's say you want to get a really smooth 360-degree turn on your camera. But your gimbal is not going that way, not with this super inexpensive gimbal. But what you can do is mount your camera to the opposite side. So normally the camera sits like this and the camera would be straight ahead. But if you just mount the camera and turn it to the side, you would be able to get a super smooth and clear camera roll and put a little bit of friction on that tilt head with your fingers and get a nice, perfectly even, smooth spin. You might have to do it a couple times to get the practice down, but it is absolutely possible to do it. Boom. Okay, so my final analysis. Is this gimbal for professional videographers? Probably not. You guys are gonna rock a more expensive, fully functional gimbal. But for people who are like me, small YouTube creators, people who are just casual video shooters, and well, people who just want a cool toy, because I have to say, like, you guys, this thing is totally cool. For $200, this thing is absolutely good enough, and it's always really fun to have one of these in your arsenal for your gear, just in case you ever need it. Well, that's gonna do it for me today. I appreciate you stopping by the channel, and you know what I'm gonna say. Until next time, wear your sunblock.